Cool. We are back on YouTube now. Let me quickly just check again. Is the thumbnail updated at this point as well? Let's see if the thumbnail is updated now. Okay, there we go. Thumbnail was updated now as well. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay guys, let's look at gold again. At this point, what are we seeing on gold? I really want to see the pullbacks now, honestly. Really do want to see the pullbacks. Really do want to see the pullbacks now. Okay. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, this is that resistance, quite strong. We can see numerous rejections over here. If I just quickly mark this up, massive rejections over here on this 4 hour resistance. As you guys can see, this level has held in the past. Price has tried breaking this level numerous times, as you guys can see, but this level has held. But again guys, we've been within this consolidation over here. Yesterday, grabbing liquidity. We grabbed liquidity yesterday, so we do have liquidity in the market. We understand that. See, this kind of ended up faking out this whole move down, right? Look at that. Didn't even break the low, straight push up. At this point, we've started to create our higher highs and higher lows at this point now. And this is now our, potentially now, look, every time you get leg up, you are going to get leg down. Leg up, leg down. So at this point now, that's what we are expecting, the leg down. But because we understand that now we are approaching very volatile sessions, potentially the leg down doesn't have to be really big, right? It just needs to push down a little bit, correct itself down a little bit, and then after that we can get a massive push up. That's kind of what we are expecting at this point now, guys. Honestly, I really do expect this level here to get hit today, which is 1769, because I'm really bullish on gold, guys. Really bullish on gold. And the analysis that we did on Saturday should give you a lot of confidence in this setup that we are taking now. At this point now, best thing about this is that we have retested this resistance at this point now, and we are getting those pullbacks. So we don't actually have to worry about this area anymore, because price has retested this area, right? And so from here, we've gotten our pullback. At this point now, we are just looking to take it back up in another 11 minutes. That's what we are looking to do, guys. In another 11 minutes, let's see if we can take this back all the way back up, But yeah, this is a really big zone as well. If I show you guys the pip range, if you give me a second, let me just clear all of this. Let me show you guys how big of a range this is, by the way. This is about 60-70 pips to the top side. So our 1-to-1s can easily be secured within this range. So we can easily get that winning trade within this range, right? And afterwards, we got to understand another thing, right? As soon as we start clearing this area that we have, potentially, how many pips is it? About 80 pips from here. We got such a massive range afterwards, such a clean range as well. So we can really see 100 pips to the top side. But let's just see how it plays out, guys. Let's just see how it plays out. Okay, MetaTrader 4. Let's add the 1 minute time frame here. Lovely stuff. Really expecting those pullbacks now. So I want to see gold start to drop now, start turning this into that pullback area, start rejecting to the downside at this point now. And then afterwards, we can start tapping this area around here somewhere and start taking it all the way back up. Okay, let's look at your daily candle again. That's it. Starting to obviously come back to I think we did retest this area again another time. Yeah, there you go. Retested, rejecting again. This area is still holding. So yeah, at the moment we don't have that clear signal to take it back up. This area is still holding. We want to see this area gets cleared out, right? We can see this area is still holding. This was our first attempt to break up. At this point now, we gotta understand this becomes either your pullback or your rejection, right? This was your first attempt to break up. This was gold trying to break this area now after making that leg down over here, but this leg was retested again. At this point now, either this leg will hold and we'll see the explosive push all the way up, clearing the top side, or we can see those corrections all the way to the downside, which I'm expecting, kind of like clearing everything to the left, right? That's what I want to see. I want to see price action clears everything. At that point, what happens is we are in a very, very good position to take a buy setup, right? Because look at the daily candle. At the moment, we are literally at the top side of the range. If we can start coming all the way down, at that point we start approaching the mid side of the range, and we are also retesting these levels on the daily time frame. So I'll be really happy if we can push all the way down there. But we are seeing some sort of rejections. If we do look to the left as well, we can mark this area right here, right? We can mark this area here. Let's extend this to the right. Okay, there we go, extend right. So cool. What we can see is, guys, obviously this can also become that area where we start rejecting from, even up here, right? So now let's quickly go down to the lower time frames. We understand that there is some sort of strong support area around here, and we've also seen rejections from the past from this zone. So we can also keep this in our mind, most definitely. You can see even on the current time frame right now, on the daily time frame, you can see this was a support area. Looking to the left, look at that, see, wick rejection, pull back to this area, and then we got such a massive pull up, such a massive push up all the way to the top side. Price pulled all the way back up from here, right? Look at that. Let me just show you guys this. Massive. So we are expecting those pullbacks now. Hopefully another 7 minutes we can execute on our setup. But I want to see gold start pulling all the way to the downside at this point now, all the way to the downside. There we go, lovely stuff. Starting to see those pullbacks now. Nice. This really puts us in a really good position at this point now, right, to take a buy setup, because look at this, we have a lot of range to the top side at this point now. So the current range is 42 pips at this point now, 45 pips. As soon as we start clearing this, obviously we got 80-90 pips all the way to the top side afterwards if we start clearing this. So yeah, let's see what happens now. Okay, there we go. Starting to see the pullbacks now. Can we potentially grab liquidity? I think liquidity push should be below this level here. If we can see that, that'll be your liquidity push below this level. We can see numerous rejections from this level. This is just your structure holding at this point now. Two things can happen. Either the structure can hold, or we can see some sort of liquidity grab, which will be below here. So this will be potentially your liquidity to the downside. We can mark this as a red line. So let's see how it plays out. Let's just see how it plays out. Looking at the 4 hour as well, starting to obviously reject. It could potentially come down, create some sort of deeper pullback, deeper wick, breaking the lows of the previous candle as well, getting the heavy rejection from here to potentially take it back up. But this is nice, guys. This is really good. Really good. But honestly, one thing though, if we do clear this area at this point now, right, and we do get some more momentum.
Yeah, it's around there.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see guys, is this structure going to hold at this point now? This is your pullback, which we are expecting, the wavy sort of, you know, structure. Look at that, starting to create a leg down at this point now. This is a nice leg, sustainable leg. So if this area starts holding, and we got another 4 minutes left and our session is approaching, if we get those massive pullbacks from here, rejections, potentially we can start aiming for the top side at this point now. Honestly, either if this area does not hold at that point, I would let it go all the way to the downside, because two things can happen. Either this will start holding now and from there we can take gold all the way back up, or it just wants to come all the way back down. This is where the liquidity is, right? You got to understand. So we are going to wait for the liquidity, and then afterwards we can see if it wants to push up or it wants to keep on dropping. But for me to take a buy setup, I want to see either this level holds, so which is my 1758 holds, but if it starts breaking this level at that point, I'm looking to see if we can obviously grab liquidity to the downside and afterwards start seeing some sort of massive pull-ups, right? But now let's say we do grab liquidity to the downside and 1756 starts holding as a resistance. At that point, I'm looking to take it down, but until then I'm just expecting those pullbacks, and yeah, afterwards we can take it back up, because gold is such a volatile beast and needs to have some sort of pullbacks, right? But yeah, let's see if we can start breaking 1758 and potentially push down to 175837. So start breaking 1758 Let's see if we can do that. That would be great. But a lot of momentum to the downside at the moment now, guys. Looking at the daily, still daily looks really good. Nothing's wrong with the daily at the moment. Starting to reject from the top side because we've tapped into something which is very strong area wise, is a strong zone. But yeah, looking at the weekly now as well, it's coming back to this support area at this point now. Let's see what happens. There you go. Let's see if we can create some sort of sustainable bottom wick. Now the issue is, right, price just shot all the way back up right as soon as this candle opened. That's the thing, guys. If it did come down, potentially coming down to retest, and then afterwards it shot back up, it would have been good price action, but this is just not sustainable. Now again, guys, do we have any sort of FOMO? No, we don't have any FOMO, guys. Our session has not started. There's still 2 minutes left before our session starts. So if gold wants to drop and we miss out on this whole move down, it's no big deal. It's all about being a disciplined trader. If this move going down does give you FOMO because you haven't taken a trade, because your session hasn't started, then trading is not for you. It's all about being disciplined. That's what trading is about. Discipline is the key. There we go. At this point, you guys can see it's starting to engulf every single thing to the left.
Yeah.
This is beautiful price action. Got another minute left at this point now. I would like it to come down a little bit more, potentially breaking these lows over here and then pushing back up. But from here, I'm also happy to take it back up because this leg is really nice at this point. We've broken this structure here as well. We understand that obviously we're starting to tap into this area, but let's see now how it holds. Two things will happen at this point now. Either we're going to start holding this level as a resistance or we're going to start clearing. So let's see what happens. Okay, this is the open now. Let's see if we can get the last push down, potentially grabbing liquidity. But at this point now, guys, candle has no upper wick at the moment. It has no upper wick at the moment. I'm going to just... It has no upper wick at the moment. Okay, cool. Let's get it. I want it to come down a little bit more first. On my trading view, there is an upper wick, but on my Ftmo server on MetaTrader 5, there is no upper wick. So I want to see upper wick first. Okay, at this point now, this area is still holding. I think it does have some more momentum to the downside at the moment. But guys, another thing, if we do hold this area as a resistance, two things can happen, right? Either this will turn into your liquidity to the downside, potentially tapping 1755, getting that massive rejection to the top side, or this area will start holding as a resistance. At that point, this weekly candle will turn into just a retest and taking it all the way back up to the previous lows. So we need to see now what happens. So let's just focus on this. Before I execute on any sort of buys, I want to see nice candles. I want to see all the momentum to the downside exhausted. At that point, I'll look to execute on buys. Until then, I'm sitting on my hands, guys. I'm just looking for that one setup. So yeah, but we can most definitely crack this whole move up. We can crack it down as well. This area is where you have liquidity, so I really want to see this break, honestly. If we can start breaking this area, we can see this area breaks, grabbing liquidity and then pushing all the way back up. I would really like to see that. Really would like to see that. Okay, let's get another massive push down, guys. Come on. Okay, you see the way the candle's pulling up a little bit? At the moment, it shows me that there is still momentum to the downside. So let's see. I think we can come down a little bit more potentially. Let's just see though. But if we do get some sort of nice engulfing close now at this point now, let's see how the next candle opens as well. I might be looking to execute on a buy position, but I think we can get another leg down, another pullback, and then afterwards we can take it back up. Really can see another leg down first. Yep, we're gonna let this one go sit on our hands. Still does have some more room to the downside. That's the thing, guys. That's the thing. Still has some more room to the downside at the moment. Now, look, this is a volatile session. So if it does give us more momentum to the downside after clearing this at this point now, let's see, even sells look good at that point, just to aim for that 1-to-1. But at the moment, I'm quite bullish. If I do look for sells, I will let you guys know. But at the moment, focusing on these buys. Look at the way the candles are rejecting from the downside, which is really good for us. But I think there is more momentum to the downside. It can push down a little bit more. And then afterwards, we can see a nice rejection to the top side. So first, I want to see a nice leg up, pullbacks, and then another nice leg up. And then afterwards, I'll look to execute on a buy setup. Okay, there we go. Starting to push down at this point now. I want to see another nice push down just to 17.56 and 17.55. If we can get a nice push down, one massive bearish candle, and then a heavy rejection to the top side, that'll be it. That'll be it. That's it. Can we get that now? And then a massive rejection from here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's get that push down now and a massive rejection to the top side. That's what I'm looking for. Either that or give me a pullback. Okay, starting to reject at this point now. So now we need to wait before executing. Even though we might see a rejection and a lot of momentum to the top side, at the moment we need to figure out, is this just a pullback or are we actually starting to now reject to take it back up? Still some more momentum to the downside at the moment. There we go. This is it. This is the area now. Oh, look at that rejection. Really nice rejection. Wow, really nice rejection. Wow, amazing. Amazing rejection. Whoa, this is about to explode, I swear. I want to see how the next one opens. But it looks really good, the rejection. But I want to see how the next one opens though. Want to be super careful. A lot of momentum to the downside at the moment. I want to see how the next one opens though. Yeah, see it opened. Oh, with some sort of momentum to the downside. I'm going to wait. I want to see some sort of first leg up. I think this candle can really engulf everything. Pushing all the way to the top side with a lot of momentum. Yeah, there we go. But I want to see how it holds first. I might look to execute one position here to the top side, guys. But first I want to see, is this becoming a pullback or are we actually starting to clear this? So I'll let this go first. I wanted to clear the, I wanted to make the first leg up first. So something like this. First, I wanted to come up, create the first leg up, pullbacks, and then break that leg, looking to execute over here. Until then, this can just become your pullback, and from there you can start clearing all lows. So I'm really looking to see what this becomes now. Either a pullback or a break. Okay, there we go. Let's get it gold. Look at the time as well. The new 15-minute open will give you more momentum either to the top side or the downside. Just have to wait for those clear confirmations, guys. That's about it. So in my humble opinion, we need some sort of structure to go off of. So at the moment, we don't have any structure, right? Even though we are seeing those rejections, you got to understand gold has pushed down so much. So this can just be, you know, holding for a little bit and then start breaking down with more momentum to potentially, you know, correct this whole move down at this point now. So for me to take any sort of bias, I want to really see some sort of structure, right? And then if I have structure, I'll look to execute. But at the moment, I don't have much confidence in this buy setup over here. I want to see a nice clean move to the top side, so I'll look and I'll wait for it. But again, I'm looking to catch sells as well. So yeah, if I do see some sort of nice push down at this point now, some sort of pullbacks at that point, I'll be looking to take it. But yeah, there we go. See, I told you there was more momentum to the downside. So at the moment, really letting it go. Let's see the daily candle at this point now. Okay, cool. Two things are going to happen now. Either we are going to start turning this into a resistance or support. Let's see now what happens. Either way, they should give us our move either to the top side or the downside. But I'm really interested in catching that push up. We have liquidity in the market. Now it's doing its pullback, retesting those areas that we have expected. I think we can, at this point now, start rejecting to the top side a little bit. How much has this candle pushed down? This 30-minute candle. Our session has pushed down only about 35 pips. This is our candle, the candle that we trade. Another 5 minutes left for the new 15-minute to open as well. Oh boy, I think we can get a really explosive push up at this point now. Such a massive push down as well, grabbing a lot of liquidity to the downside. We just need to wait for it, honestly. Sells, I'm not interested in any sort of sells today. Two things are happening. Either this is turning into that retest and rejection on the weekly, or this is your pullback liquidity. So I would really like for this to be just a pullback and liquidity to the downside to take it back up, right? That's what I'm expecting today. Okay, starting to print some sort of small candles at this point now on the minute time frame as well, so you guys can see. At this point, it's starting to exhaust. We're going to see one nice candle, pullbacks, and then afterwards, let's see if we can break that structure. And then we'll look to execute on a buy sell. If I was to catch a buy from here, not secure anything and hold it to the top side, I'll pass the challenge in a day, but I'm not going to do that, guys. Honestly, if I was to catch a buy from here, like as soon as it goes to 1-1, make it break even, but don't secure anything.
Allowed, right?
Yeah, if it goes all the way up to 17.62, I'll make about $9,000. Not past the challenge.
Why don't you do it?
No. I want to do it over long term, 1% per day, to show people that how to do it in a sustainable way. Because every day you can't do this, right? But every day you can secure it in a sustainable way, 1% return on investment every single day. Okay, candles. Let's give us that nice push up at this point. But we are sitting on our hands, guys. Honestly, just waiting for gold to give us our confluence, our confirmations. Until then, we are just going to let it go. Do its thing. Another 3 minutes left for the new 15-minute open. With that, hopefully we can get more momentum. If we can get some sort of nice push up now, with the 15-minute open, creating the bottom wick, rejecting, pushing to the top side, I'll be really happy, man. Really happy, man, actually. Looking at all the areas now, I would like to catch gold from a key area though, so it is about to tap this key area over here now. That's the thing as well on the daily, right? You got to keep that in your mind. So from here we have a lot of liquidity as well now. So if we start rejecting this key area at this point now, which is 17.53, I'll be really happy. I'll be really happy. This is like 17.53,500, right? Yeah. 17.53,400. There we go. Starting to see some momentum kick in now to the top side. I'll definitely put my stop loss below that though, below 17.53,400, most definitely. Okay, there we go. This is what we like to see, some sort of momentum to the top side now. Hopefully with another 2 minutes, we can get the pullback and then start pushing to the top side. Let's see what happens now. This is really nice. I want gold to start pushing up now, start creating the leg up first leg up. Then with the new 15-minute open, create that pullback and then second leg back up to potentially correct this whole move down at this point now. So let's see if we can get something like that playing out. Let's just see how the next 15-minute opens. Really see how the next 15-minute opens. I think we can create another structure below this, just retesting this and then start playing around this area. And then from there we can reject up because we got the new 4-hour opening as well. So potentially we can start playing around this area, 17.53,500 area. I really like to see price starts playing around this area. Let's look at the 4 hours as well. Do we have any sort of nice rejections from this area? Yeah, we can see numerous rejections from this area. It's a good area. I like it. Let's see. Are you placing a low risk trade or full 1%? I'm going in with full 1%, guys. No low risk trades. It's game time. That was last week. Last week was just practice. This is game time now. This is all about confidence. 1% per trade. Okay, this is your new 15-minute open. It's creating the bottom wick at this point now. I want to see a lot of momentum to the top side at this point now. Start engulfing everything to the left. At that point, I'll look to execute on a buy setup, but there is still some more momentum. Oh, this is what I like. That's it. Needs to start clearing this to the top side at this point now. But guys, I might be able to, I'm going to go in with full 1% risk. So I'm going to wait for those extra confirmations because we have so much momentum to the top side now. But again, it can just get exhausted. It might just be a retest to start pushing all the way back down, because I know one thing about gold, it likes to come down to key areas before pushing. That's the thing. So I want to be super careful, but we have tapped this key area. We were only about like, you know, a couple pips away from it, not too far away from it. So yeah, it can be considered as a rejection off of that key area. So yeah. Take care, Alex. See you tomorrow. Okay, this is the 15-minute open now. Let's see what we can do. This candle should really be able to do some damage now. It has the upper wick and it also has the bottom wick, right? So if I see some sort of massive bullish candle at this point printing, I'm really interested in taking this back up. Really interested in taking this back up, honestly. Can we start clearing out of the range? Oh, good trading. We got the new 4-hour approaching as well in a little bit, in 13 minutes. So we got to keep that in our mind as well. Okay, there we go. Starting to flip at this point now, but I want to see a nice close, nice bullish close. That's what I'm looking to see, guys. Really looking to see that. I'm going to put my stop loss below the structure and ride this all the way to the top side, but I want to see a nice bullish engulfing close at this point. Let's see how this candle closes on the minute time frame, and let's also see how the next one opens. If the next one opens nicely, I think we can get those pullbacks at this point. But let's just see how this one closes, because it is rejecting from the top side at the moment, seeing some sort of rejections. Okay, I'm going to scale in with one position here, hopefully. Let's see though. Pull back a little bit more. Let's see, is it going to reject or push to the top side at this point? Because I think we can potentially create another leg down. At the moment, still seeing some rejections from the top side. I don't like those rejections. I want to see nice, massive candles. Don't want to see any sort of rejections. Otherwise, it will just become that pullback, creating some sort of nice upper wick. And then from there, it will start rejecting. So I want to see a nice candle. This candle needs to come down a little bit more. The 1 minute candle, create the bottom wick first. A bigger bottom wick. Afterwards, start clearing this. Because this over here is just starting to look like a pullback at this point. I want to see explosive move to the top side. Because if gold wants to push up, it has to push up really explosively. Let's see how this candle plays out now. Patience, guys, patience. It's all about patience. Oh, there we go. This is what we like to see. Nice. Nice. I like this. Let's see how this closes though. And let's see how the next one opens as well. Might be looking to execute on a buy position here. This is really nice. I like this now. But I want to see how the next candle opens at this point now. Still rejecting from the top side. One thing I don't like. I want to see how the next one opens first. Okay. Open good. Create the bottom wick. Yeah, see, just pushed all the way down. A lot of momentum to the downside at the moment, guys. Massive rejection from the downside. Let's see if we can start clearing all those highs. Yeah, see a lot of momentum to the downside at the moment. I want to be super careful here, guys. Another 10 minutes. We got the new 4-hour approaching as well. That's the thing. Another 10 minutes. Yeah. Retesting this area now at this point now. Let's see if we can start pushing up from this area. Otherwise, it's going to come down. You're going to see one massive bearish candle. Just kind of like clearing this whole range, right? It just becomes a pullback at that point. Now I want the next candle to open and start breaking all these highs with a lot of momentum, or even this candle to start pushing up, start switching at this point now. And I want this candle to start exploding to the top side at this point, not break the lows of these previous candles. You guys can see a lot of momentum to the downside still. That's the thing. You want to see all of it gets exhausted and buyers take control. Otherwise it'll push down. You gotta understand? We did speak about this earlier, that this can turn into a resistance as well to start pushing all the way down. So we want to be super, super careful. And I really don't see any sort of massive candles at the moment for me to really get excited. See how this one opens now. Create the bounce wick. Start rejecting to the top side at this point. Massive rejection to the top side. Just ranging at the moment over here. Does it look like price wants to go up at the moment? No, struggling around here. So we're going to still wait for the extra bit of confirmation. At the moment, you guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4 candles right here, still holding. I want to see a nice breakout of this range at this point. I'll retest and then take it back up. I'll keep my stop loss below the current structure, which is all the way down here, right? But because you have so much potential to the top side, so it should be good to go. But really want to see a nice breakout of this structure first, because it's still holding at the moment. You guys can see. Doesn't make sense to sell to buy the top side of the range, the consolidation. You're gonna see a nice breakout of that consolidation. Explosive push up to the top side. Come on, Goldilocks. Let's get some more momentum. Okay, this is nice now. I'm executing. Oh, did it not let me execute? What the hell? Okay, never mind. I'm still waiting then. I'm gonna wait for this to close, guys. I was about to set up my magic keys, but it doesn't want to open. Hold on a second. So I'm looking to execute. I'm executing on this, guys. Just waiting for that pullback on the next candle, and I'm executing on this. Just want to see how the next candle opens, keeping my stop below this. But I'm executing on this as soon as we get a nice close at this point now. But I want to see a nice bullish close, and I'm executing on this to the top side. To the top side. But let's see how this candle closes and how the next one opens. I want to see this engulf everything to the left. Nice. Let's start. All right, I'm aiming for the 1-to-1 at this point now. Let's start pushing up. I want this candle to start respecting the highs, and I'm aiming for this 1-to-1. A 1-to-1. Big stop loss, securing about 90% to the top side. And yeah, I want to see this start to engulf everything now. I have a tight stop loss, guys, because I really do. Oh, snap. MT4, what's happening? Okay, guys, at this point now, look. I'm aiming for the 1-to-1, stop loss below this structure. And I really want this candle to explode all the way to the top side. Soon I'll make a risk free as soon as we start touching 1758.80. This is it now. There we go. We're up 10 pips at this point now. 10 pips up at this point now. I want to see another push up, another couple pips up, and I'll make this risk free. There we go. 1758 is coming. There we go, guys. At this point now, I'm going to make a risk free. if I get another push up, and I'll make this risk free at that point. I'm gonna move my stop loss a little bit tight now, make it a little bit tight at this point. My stop loss. My stop loss is a little bit tighter now. And there we go. Risk-free trade. At this point is a risk-free trade, guys. Risk-free trade. Risk-free trade. At this point now, either I'll take a loss. I'll take a break-even trade, or it will be a winning trade. But at this point is a risk-free trade. As you guys can see, I want it to really explode to the top side. I don't want it to come down anymore. And with the new 4-hour open, we can potentially start exploding all the way to the top side. There's a lot of momentum. It should rip right through my TP. There we go. There we go, guys. Let's see if this candle can hold at this point. Close. I want to see a reject, honestly, not break the lows of this candle. I really want to see a respect the lows of this candle. At this point now, it was very close to my TP. Should be good to go. There we go. I don't want to see these lows get broken another time. If it does break these lows again, I'll close half, just securing some profits, right? Let's see if it breaks these lows with some sort of momentum. At that point, I'll close just some profits, securing something, right? No, I think it is good to go up. Honestly, it's rejecting from the downside. You just need this candle to flip, because the previous candle was so big. And at that point, we're going to start breaking these highs, go straight to my TP. Okay, this candle, this is it now. I don't want to see this candle break its own lows at this point. I want to see it start pushing all the way to the top side. Otherwise, I'll close half if it starts breaking 1758.10. Because my stop loss is at break even now. I don't have too much room. So if it pushes this, I don't know, you might want to correct this whole move down, retest this resistance. I don't know, I'll secure some profits, right? And I'll let the rest run. So I really want to see this now start exploding to the top side with some more momentum. And at that point, our TP should get hit. But I really want to secure, it's my first day, so I'll secure some profits. And maybe scale back in. Okay, I'm going to secure some profits and I'll scale back in later. With the new 4-hour open, I'll look to scale back in. But guys, I've secured some profits at this point now. Let me just go on my MetaTrader 5. So I've secured about $500, which is nothing, right? But I've secured something at this point. What I'm going to do is now, I'm also going to take out the partial TP, and I'm just going to let the rest of the position run. The other half, I'm going to let it run all the way to the top side of the range, and I'll look to scale in. But at this point, you guys can see why I secured 50%, because I told you, as soon as it starts clearing this area, I don't know, it might want to come all the way down to the resistance. I don't know. But I do know that I can scale in on this with the new 4-hour approaching. But at this point now, I've secured 50% just there. I would like to scale in on this position though. Guys, I'm going to move my MetaTrader 5 to the other screen. If I do get stopped at a break even on my other half, I'll let you guys know. But really do want to hold this to the top side, and I want to look to scale in with another 1 minute left. I really want price to stop flipping now, stop pushing all the way to the top side. And with the new 4-hour open, explosive push to the top side, and I'll look to scale in on this. Really want to see a push up now. Really want to see a massive push up now. There we go. Let's get it. But we've secured some profits, so that's lovely. Really great. Really great. Oh, gold, push up a little bit more. Otherwise, it's going to end up stopping up my other half. If it pushes down a little bit more, it's going to stop on my other half. I really wanted to stop flipping now, honestly, with a lot of momentum. It's pushing down a little bit more. That's why I've secured some profits, guys. There we go. It's starting to flip now. New 4-hour approach is going to wake me out at this point. So guys, if it pushes down a little bit more, I am about to get wicked out. But it's rejecting. This is what we like. I want to see how the next 4-hour opens as well. And I'm looking to scale in with another position at that point with the new 4-hour open. There we go. This is the new 4-hour open. I wanted to push all the way to the top side now. All the way to the top side. Don't wick me out. Oh, I've been wicked out, guys. I have been wicked out. My other half has been wicked out, by the way. My other position has been wicked out. Let me just make that clear. Okay, this is your new 4-hour open now. Let's see how this plays out. I'm looking to execute on another position, but I want to see how this holds first. At the moment, we can create that bottom wick first and then start clearing out the top side of the range.
Somehow I'm stuck.
I'm looking to execute on another position, just waiting a little bit. I want to see how this 4 hour plays first. I really want to see because it's rejecting from the top side a little bit. I want to see the nice close breakout of this range first, and then I'll look to execute on another buy position over here. But my other half has been stopped up. It's been wicked up. A break even. That's why I secured some profits. But let's see if this 4 hour wants to come down a little bit more, create some sort of deeper bottom wick, or are we just going to start exploding to the top side now? Let's see. Really want to see first. Going to wait, guys, going to wait. First trade was a winning trade. Ended up only securing about $500, but it is something, right? Better than nothing. But next trade can potentially give us our 1%. It was very close to my TP though. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but that's where your risk management comes in. I made it risk-free and I secured 50%. That's all that matters, guys. That's all that matters. First trade was a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's see if we can get another trade playing out now. I want to see a nice break to the top side first. Really nice break to the top side. We've had the pullback now. Got the bottom wick as well. I want to see a nice close. Nice close. At this point, it's attempting to go down, rejecting from the downside. Let's see what happens as soon as it taps. It did tap 1758. So if it starts clearing this or some sort of momentum at this point now, we just have 17, what's it called? Yeah, let's see how this pushes up from here. I want to see a lot. Okay, rejection. Okay, let's see. Okay, are we going to reject from here or not? Let's see now. Okay, let's see this candle now. If it starts clearing 175913 with some momentum, I'm executing. Let's see this candle though. How this flips. $1759, I want to see gets cleared with some sort of momentum, and I'm executing on this. Okay, let's see if we can clear this area. It's trying to clear it. Still sitting on my hands, guys. Still sitting on my hands. Okay, it wants to do some sort of pullbacks. Look at the 4 hour, starting to reject from this area. But as soon as I think we clear this with some sort of momentum, we should be good to go up. I'm just waiting for this area to get cleared. 1759 area. I want to see this get cleared with some sort of momentum. Otherwise, potentially can come down to create a deeper bottom wick. But yeah, my TP would have gotten hit if I didn't make it break even though. So yeah, it was a winning trade. But because it was very close to my partial TP, it only made sense to, make it risk-free at that point. Because you don't really want to go in a drawdown after being like, just literally couple pips away from your TP. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, guys, that's just part of the game. I know my strategy works that way. And yeah, that was a winner so far. But let's see now if we can get the same thing playing out again. The new 5-minute open. This should have more momentum now. It has the bottom wick at the moment. I want to see how this one closes. If this can engulf everything to the left, we had the pullback, respecting the support area at this point now. Come on, gold. It needs to push up with some sort of explosive move to the top side. And then this should become the engulfing bullish candle we have been waiting for. But it needs to push up like right now. I'm executing on one buy set up here as well, guys. Target partial TP at 121. Oh, my partial TP is about to get hit. Whoa, that was so explosive. My gosh, I didn't even realize, guys. Look at that second trade. Partial TP is about to get hit. I'm gonna make a risk free again as soon as I get another push up. Partial TP is right there at 121. I'll make this risk free as well as soon as I get another push up to the top side. Wow, I didn't even realize it pushed up so quickly. I was trying to manage my position, but the entry is right there, guys. I need that last bit of push, and I think we should be good to go up, honestly. At this point now, right now, I'm not going to make a risk free. I'm still willing to take a full loss, but I think we should really start holding this now. This is it. This should explode straight to my TP. This is the second trade now. As soon as we start tapping 176055, I'll make a risk free. And I'll put stop loss at entry and secure 90%. There we go. Stop loss at entry. And the TP is hit, guys. Wow. 2 for 2. Let's go. There we go. Day 1 with Ftmo. This is my runner now. Lovely. I'm holding this now for 100 pips. Watch. It's giving me another $1,000 for sure, for sure. I'm holding this runner for 100 pips now. What a beautiful trade, guys. Let's go. Let's see how much we have secured for day 1. We have secured about $2,400 for day 1. We are up just a little bit more than 1%. That's what we are talking about, guys. Lovely day. Let's go. Wow. Amazing, amazing. We're back, baby. Drop a like on the YouTube live stream, guys, if you took this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. First trade secured 50%, stopped out at break even the other half. This one secured 90%. At this point, I'm just gonna let this run all the way to the top side. Wow, guys. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Day one with Ftmo, 200k account. Look at that, all blues, no losses, more than 1% up, $2,400 profits. And this one, I'm just letting this run for another 100 pips, and I'm not touching this. If this does give me my 100 pip TP, that's $1,000, another $1,000. So let's see, guys. Let's see. But congratulations to everyone that took this trade. Let's get it. I passed my challenge. Let's go. Come on. That's it. See, we're making people pass their challenges. Let's get it, guys. Do you guys want to unmute yourself? Come jump in. Let's have some convos as well. What are you guys doing? Talk to me.
Happy.
Look at this, guys. So first position on my MetaTrader 5 was taken here. Secured half of it there. It stopped me out at break even. Second position taken here, straight to the TP. And now the other 10% of this position is still up and running. I am in $300 profits at the moment. That's what I'm in. Wow, what an amazing day this was, guys. Wow, 2 for 2, guys. Let's get it. 2 winning trades in a row. Wow. Let's go. Let me show you guys the balance as well now. Control T. There you go. Look at the balance now. $2,200. $2,000. My bad. Not 2,000. $202,000. I said 200. I'm done. I'm so gassed, guys. Too much coffee in my system, but you guys can see. 202.
Well done. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. But guys, there we go. What a lovely day. What a
I made
lovely day.
1.5 today, risk free.
Nice. Risk free as well. At this point, we're just gonna let this run around
Nice.
all the way. 200 pips. 100
So
pips
Angie's
right now.
minus 0.5 in the
Nice.
challenge.
Nice, guys. What a beautiful day. Look at the balance. Let me show you guys the trades, the trade history. Right there. Look at that. The balance is right there. 2 trades taken. Lovely day.
Played out to the T.
To the T. Yes, sir. Guys, drop a W, man. On the YouTube live stream
I'm
chat.
at
Let's drop a
8
W, guys. Everyone drop a W. 2 trades given out. And I'm done for the day, by the way. I won't be taking any more trades. I'm done for the day. As I said, I'll be the most disciplined trader. But drop a W, guys. Let's get it. Let's see what K said. I took 2 buys, both wins. I'm in no positions now. Taking girls into dentist. My lot size was way off, but we'll modify tomorrow. Amazing winning day. You're part of the 10%. Applaud yourself. Guys, drop a W. Drop a W. Look at this, guys. We're going to be here every single day. Ftmo 200k challenge right there. You guys can see the balance now. 2 trades taken today. Both were winners, but due to the risk management, look, one thing, guys, you have to understand, I will always manage risk. I don't care. I don't care even if I'm like 1 pence off my TP. I will always manage my risk. So I managed my risk, but I still ended up securing something. And at this point now, if this runner runs, I'll let it run all the way up to 100 pips and it will make me another $1,000. Otherwise, I'll just let it go to break even. It's not really a big deal, but oh wow, what a beautiful day, guys. Look at that. Day 1 with Ftmo 200k challenge. Make sure you guys tune in every day. History is gonna repeat itself. We passed the 100k challenge on funding talents, all done on live streams. We're gonna do the same now, but this time with Ftmo 200k challenge. And mark my words, guys, I will be funded soon. As you guys can see, we are in $300 profits right now. We are expecting to approach this TP level, which is all the way up there. We just need to survive this. Honestly, we just need to start creating the leg down, and then at that point start creating structure above our stop loss. And I think it should be good because look, our stop loss is actually below this resistance level. This was a really nice sniper entry, honestly. But yeah, you guys can see we are up about $300 at this point. What an amazing day. Wow, what a beauty, guys. What a beauty. Also, guys, I'll be making a lot of educational videos now as well on Insta and YouTube. So make sure you guys do follow me on Insta. Is d.a_forex. I'll be making a lot of educational videos, some tips on your psychology as well, how to kind of like, handle the fluctuation, because these are big numbers, right? But I'll be completely honest, like these are not really big numbers for me. I'm so numb to the numbers, but for someone that's like, average human, this will be big numbers, right? 200k, you're floating in $400 profits and you're so willing to miss out on $400. Someone might be like, oh my god, why? Some people make this in a week. But guys, that's what trading is about. You have to be numb to the numbers. It's not about the money, it's not about the numbers, it's about the trade. It's about the trade. That's what it's about. Let's get it. More than 1% up for the day, guys. Day 1. Let's see, man. Let's see what we can do for the week. We need to make 10% for phase 1. So let's see, guys. Let's see what we can do. Alright, guys. I'm going to make a quick Insta video. Make sure everyone waves. And hold up a second. Let me show about history as well. Let's see. We still have a position running. Okay, guys, wait for me in 3, 2, 1. I promise you guys, I'm not holding a gun against their heads and making them do this. They have the freedom to deny it. I promise you. But yeah, let's go. For 100k challenge account, what lot size would you recommend to make 1% a day? Guys, you can't stick to one lot size. It depends on the price action. It depends on the structure. It really depends. You can't stick to one lot size. You'll never see me sticking to one lot size either. So let's see what my lot sizes were today. Let's go to the trade history quickly. Let's just drag this all the way to the top first. Okay. History, you can see, so the first position, the lot size was, where is my lot size? Hold on a second. Volume 8.62, and then the second one was 9 lots, right? I think that's my lot size. Yeah. Actually, let me just check on my phone, MetaTrader 5, much simple. So yeah, first lot size was 8.62, and then the second lot was actually 10 lot, 9.97. So it really depends, guys. It really depends on the structure, price action, because sometimes your stop loss can be bigger, but usually our stop losses are about like 20 pips. So we can have that obviously regular lot size, but honestly guys, it really depends. Really depends. So let's see what the markets do. We'll stay till NYSE, then we're gonna call it a day on the YouTube live stream, guys. How long has the live stream been going on for? And then I'll do some work with my private members. And yeah, we're gonna call it a day on the YouTube live stream though in a little bit. How long is the live stream going on for though? First, let's just figure that out. Okay, we've been live streaming for a little bit now actually. It's been more than an hour. So guys, what we can do now is we can literally just wait till NYSE, see if we can survive this move. NYSE can give us some more momentum. Hopefully to the top side we can get more momentum. If we do, then hopefully we can get 100 pips TP, and that'll be it. That'll be amazing. Otherwise, if we don't get more momentum kicking in with the NYSE open, at that point I'll call you a day on the live stream, and I'll be doing some work with my private Zoom members, potentially going over the markets, and then also plotting what we are looking to, catch tomorrow. That's what we are going to be working on. After this Zoom, we are going to work on, obviously our post-market analysis, see what we want to catch tomorrow. Just like this, we came on today, plotted 2 lines because we done the work on Sunday. We knew what we were looking for. Same thing we are going to do today, do the work for tomorrow. Tomorrow we come on stress-free, no need to do our analysis. We're just going to come on and catch those trades. What a lovely day today was, guys. Amazing day in the markets. Amazing day. Dear, what is your full-time job? Guys, I just do trading, nothing else really. I don't have many things I do. Just do trading really. But I trade obviously different accounts, right? Yeah, so mostly just trading. Obviously, you do other things as well, right? When you say full-time job, you're asking me like, do I have other avenues of making money? Then yes, I do, other than trading. But full-time job, like usually I put all my energy, if you want to say full-time job, is into trading. But I don't really have a full-time job. I work for myself. I don't have a job actually. I'm my own boss. I don't have a job. I would consider this a business rather than a job, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? Job is something that you're working for someone else, right? I don't really work for anyone else. Or a job could be, I guess, what you do for yourself as well. I don't know. How to join your Zoom member. Guys, I don't know if I'm expecting, not expecting, accepting any more Zoom members, but hit me up on Insta is d.a_forex, and you can message me and then we'll see if you can join. It really depends because I don't want to take in too many members at the moment. I'm making sure that everyone in my Zoom every one of my Zoom members are taken care of individually. So I am looking to put in a lot of work with every single one of them. So I can't keep a lot of members in my Zoom because it's not sustainable for me. That's the thing. But do message me on Insta. If I do have some spots clearing up, I'll accept you guys next week. But this week I'm not taking anyone in. Okay, we got another 7 minutes left for the NYSE Open. Guys, let's see if we can survive before the NYSE Open. So if anybody just joined, now we've taken 2 trades for the day and we just have a runner running at this point now. Honestly, we just have a little runner running. We've secured more than 1% for the day. You guys can see more than 1% has been secured for the day. And we just have a baby runner running at this point now. So let's see if we can do some damage. With NYSE, I'm expecting some more momentum to kick in and potentially drive the price all the way up to our TP. If we can see that, I'll be really happy. That'll be really exciting to see as well. D.A, let's just change that now. Sweet stuff, well done. Well done everyone. Great stuff. Okay, our stop loss is 20 pips away. But guys, look how clean MetaTrader 5 is, man. Compared to MT4, there is no lag. Look at this. Just look how smooth everything is. Also shows you where your positions were taken, where you took out your positions. It's so beautiful. Look, it shows me both of the positions I've taken today. Look, it showed me I entered here, I took out 50% here, and then I got stopped out here at break even. Second position, I entered here and then I took out my 90% here, and obviously the rest of the position is still running, so it's not being taken out yet. But look how beautiful this is, man. And it also shows you, look how beautiful this entry is. It also shows you the entry, how amazing the entry is actually. Okay guys, can we survive this? We got another 5 minutes left. If we can survive this, that'll be great. Has everyone caught pips on the YouTube live stream? Let us know. How many pips have you guys caught? And also guys, if you have taken any sort of trades with us, please make sure to tag us on Insta. I'll repost every single thing. And so yeah, let us know. Selena, did you make any profits? You're muted, by the way.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll tell later.
Nice. How many
But
percentage?
yeah, it was great.
1% at least?
Pretty much just under that.
Okay.
Close.
Not bad. Even today, obviously, at the start, as I said, is low to moderate risk, and then towards the end, or actually towards the mid challenge, that's when we start to up our risk, increase our risk, because at that point we have profits to play with. At the moment, I don't have any profits to play with. I'm only up about 1%. When I am up about 5%, then I can start being a little bit more risky because I have profits to risk. At the moment, I don't have the profits to risk. That's the thing. So first I'm going to build up the profits slowly but surely, and then afterwards we're going to up our risk. So guys, let's see, we've got another 3 minutes left. I'm expecting a massive push with the NYSE Open. Hopefully, let's see if this can hold. Let's really see if this can hold. I want to see how much NYSE push is done. 1 175965. 1759. Don't forget the news. Oh, so there's news today as well. But guys, that's the thing. It doesn't concern us anymore because our session is done now pretty much. So it doesn't really concern us much. Okay, someone said, do you always risk 1% per trade? What is your average R2R? No, guys, I don't always risk 1% per trade. Sometimes I risk less than 1%. Sometimes I risk up to 2%. My average R2R, Ange, do you want to give them the stats of the strategy? News after 30 minutes. Okay. 80 pips today, 1% up. That's great, guys. That's great. Make sure you guys tune in every single day, man. We're going to do this whole challenge on the live stream. Like every single day. We are going to be on the live streams. So on the YouTube, we are just coming onto YouTube to execute. Or our analysis and everything like that will be done in our Zoom with the private members. But on YouTube, we'll come up and we'll be taking the trades live. Oh, so yeah, guys, if you guys want to see us catch some crazy trades, make some crazy pips, or make sure you guys tune in every single day. And yeah, we're gonna put in a lot of work. Trust me, guys, behind back doors, like you know backstage, whatever you want to call it, we are putting in a lot of work with all of our private Zoom members. So it's not, you know, we just come in and execute. We put in a lot of work. That's why we come in with a lot of confidence and we start executing. That's what happens when you put in that work, guys. Trading is not all about execution. It's about planning. It's about being prepared. When you have planned, your psychology is in a much better place because you've planned, right? And you're just coming on the day to execute. This is the war day. You prepare for the war. So we prepare. We're going to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be another day. We're going to come in with that sort of mindset. We're here to, you know, we're in a war. So we're in a war with ourselves, not with the markets. You can never win against the markets. You can only win against yourself. Keep that in your mind as well. But today we're going to do that. We're going to up our game again, put in that work, make sure we're ready for tomorrow. Every single day we're going to do that, guys. And so yeah, I'm telling you, everyone in my Zoom will soon be trading 6 figures minimum. I promise you guys. Watch, mark my words. So let's get it. Time to do some damage, guys. Yeah, so honestly, guys, let's see if we can survive now. This is your NYSE open. I want to see that massive push up. Really massive push up. Let's see if we can see that, honestly. At this point, the massive push up. Honestly, all of this gets cleared and then start pushing up. Just create that bottom wick first because it is the new 4-hour open, right? But honestly, you start rejecting, start clearing the top side of the range. 5960. Let's see what we can do. I want to see this top side gets cleared now with some sort of momentum and start exploding all the way to the top side. Let's see, can we start flipping? Can we start flipping now? We have the bottom wick and we are seeing rejections from the downside as well at this point. Okay, there we go. Starting to push up now at this point. This is nice. This is nice. I want to see all of this gets cleared. Come on, let's start pushing up now. Give us our TP. At least to the top side of the range, which will be obviously 1762.70. Okay, there we go. Starting to be a nice push up now. Nice push up. That's what we like to see. Momentum in the markets. Don't want to see this 4-hour breaking its lows at this point either. Just want to see a nice push up. That's what I want to see at this point. If it starts breaking these lows at that point, have a potential to come down a little bit more and potentially stopping us out at break even. And it seems like it's pushing down a little bit. Really want to see a push up though. That's what I want to see. Come on, Goldie. Let's give us that push up now. Nice push up. Okay. Seems like it wants to push down and stop me out at break even. Don't do that to me. Gold. Another pip, 1 pip away from my stop loss, guys. Can we survive? Guys, I've been taken out at break even, as you guys can see. So this is our profits for the day now. Just a little bit over 1%, and we're gonna call it a day on the YouTube live stream. Make sure, guys, we'll be live every single day. So YouTube live streams will start at 1 o'clock BST. This is British Summer Time, which is also your NY Open. That's when we will start our live streams. Half an hour after the NY Open, that's when we start looking for our setups, because you guys should go and back test the NY Open candle, which is 1 o'clock UK time. It usually likes to trap people, so we don't trade that candle. We wait for half an hour and then we start taking our setups. But guys, day one with the Ftmo challenge, we are up just a little bit over 1%. Our runner has been stopped out again, 2 trades taken. It's all about being a disciplined trader. That's what I preach to every single one, especially people in my Zoom. So guys, now we're gonna call it a day. I'm going to go do some breakdowns with my Zoom members, but we're gonna call it a day on the YouTube now, and catch up with you guys tomorrow. Take care, peace out, have a lovely day, bye bye.